It was 60.
It used was 60, and because I'm in my 50s, and I was just talking to Todd, he said that some, now they're saying over 50, but a lot of insurance is
Sales
on
government,
their
yeah.
insurance.
And I told
So I'm now Leslie's had it, I'm gonna try to get it, I don't know if my insurance will pay for it or not.
I've had my shot in my booster, and I'm so glad. I bet you a bunch of them didn't.
Yeah, they had to. They had
Because
to.
them boys, they were always proud of some of the stuff they did.
Well, that's why they act that way. They do have that.
And you know what? Tell her I'll hold off till next time.
We're good. You got me. We're good.
Because it is complicated. When I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I don't understand it.
We thought we could get by with it.
We didn't do stuff like that.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
Tired today? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I'm good. This is Michelle Campbell and I, so we just.
He's here?
Yeah, I just stayed here.
Yeah. How, is Campbell still working with your other son?
No, he's at Upson.
Oh, really?
He's doing some early morning, 4 o'clock.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, getting done at
Is he out delivering, or is he at
no, I did not load.
He's at the,
Yeah, right now, so how
like,
long?
off of Holbrook area, is that where he goes? Or where does he go?
Red light right before, get the coals off the register, yeah.
He's loading and unloading trucks.
Yeah, that sounds like
And he's,
Working at 4 in the morning.
BTS.
yes.
They start
Home by 8:30.
They get tractor trailer.
8:30 in the morning? He only works 4 hours a day?
About that, yeah. Pretty good money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he just not like what he was
Nah, he's
doing?
with his brother, and
Too hard to do
he's
that.
14 years older, and then he was doing that, and it just wasn't him.
That was disrespectful.
He did it for a while, he did some good money for a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta figure out what's best for
When
you.
you're marked up for brewers or whatever. We're ready?
5 tomorrow, he started.
Good evening, everybody. We had a special session a little bit earlier, so we're going to call this meeting back into order. And Todd, if you'll lead us in the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So, we are just so very proud of our CPE programs here. And we're so proud of the students that are engaged in it and the people that instruct them. And so we wanted to take the opportunity this evening to thank all of those students and their instructors that were involved in the West Virginia Culinary Challenge and brought back that massive trophy. So if we, why don't we all go down here and read it? So we want to give you a little something to recognize you, other than the big old trophy, because everybody can't take trophy home. We'll get to take these home.
So Dr. Atkins will read some stuff.
Okay, again, this is always our favorite part of any board meeting, as a board recognizes. And the award this evening is Certificates of Recognition, West Virginia Culinary Challenge Grand Champions, and I think many of them are with us this evening. I'm going to read what that was about. The McTech team, the Kraken crew was named Grand Champion of the West Virginia Culinary Challenge on November 14th, 2023 at the Mountain West Culinary Arts Center in Huntington. The McTech win was part of an exhilarating nautical competition that showcased the unique applications of science, technology, engineering, and math, as well as culinary and hospitality skills. Each team consisted of 2 culinary students, 2 engineering students, and 1 social media influencer who worked together to design and build an aquatic robotic vessel and that navigated through, that is not right, is it? Is that right? Okay. That navigated through a pool obstacle course at the Marshall University Aquatic Center. While in the water, teams delivered desserts to a panel of judges. The social media influencer documented the team's progress over various platforms. The Grand Champion team won $5,000 for McTech to be split between the culinary and engineering programs, and each participant also received $200. And I want to call all the students, and before I do,
Just one quick correction, and I looked, and Dr. Atkins is reading it correctly, okay? But it's culinary competition, okay? It involves both engineering and the culinary programs. So culinary competition.
Culinary, is that a real word? Culinary.
It is when you take engineering.
We put two words together, I like it.
It's right on the certificate, so.
Yeah, I got worried when we were on a pool obstacle course, that we're winning. I got you.
That's like I looked over your shoulder.
Yeah, culinary. But our student participants are, and I'll read all of these, Donald Pendergrass, he's a McTech student from Princeton Senior High School. Ariel Price, McTech student from Princeton Senior High School. You come on down if you're here. Allison Turner, McTech student from Montcalm High School. Joseph Hill, McTech student from Bluefield High School. And Ashlyn Jones, McTech student from Pikeview High School. Also, we have our teachers, coaches, and mentors. Barry Jones for engineering, Mike Stennett, culinary, and Cindy Sheets, math academic coach. If they'll all come down, please.
Yeah, we're going to get pictures.
Get up behind.
Come on down, get you all together, we'll kind of float around you.
Is that this way, Tom?
Yeah, that works. That works.
Too much for me.
We got kids.
And last year we got.
Oh, was it?
Get on that over here.
Anybody got somebody singing on?
Don't do, because I'm trying something.
While you're trying that, I'm going to say, Rosemary, come on up here.
Come on. Turn around and take a picture of her herself. I agree.
Hey, are you photo engineering?
It's not me.
Photo near.
Photo near.
Oh, yeah, put that together.
Well, I wish I had a video of the boat for
Oh,
ship
Rosemary's
going
got
through
her
the.
Christmas outfit on, I
It
love
was pretty cool. It was a great competition, so proud of you guys.
it. Now, I watched it live.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
it was cool. Yeah.
So you like engineering enough that you're thinking about it? Good. Both of you?
And what about cooking? You like the cooking piece of it? You're both engineers too.
Yeah. They like to sample it.
They like the collaboration.
They were not only the engineers, but the official samplers.
Yeah, there we go.
And actually, Judge's mother brought in an acceptance letter from the
What was it? That was there, just
Milwaukee School of Engineers.
for everybody. Congratulations. Everybody was very involved, except board members. They don't get around. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, these need to go.
Barry, here's
These
your
need to go.
certificate.
Congratulations, how you doing? And we're going to, I think we're short one, so.
Here, I'll give you I'll send you one.
That's fine. We'll get you one.
I'll send you one.
We'll definitely get you one.
We need a gold.
That's part of what we're doing. Now, you are welcome to stay if you want to, but if you've got other things to do on a Monday night, you're welcome to head out. Okay. I don't want them to feel like that. Stay, you know?
Good. Is that our son? Both of them? Okay, good, good.
Good deal.
Little update.
All right, so we got no citizens input. Superintendent's remarks.
Just a few things that I want to give to you guys. Reminder, a regular board meeting will only be one in December. That is Monday, December 11th. Also, Mercer County Schools hosted the SESC meeting. And again, I gave you the draft copy that we proposed that we're going to send out from the SESC members. Fall break, I just want to let you know that we received many positive comments about being off for the complete week. with the shortages of substitutes and bus drivers and everything, so that was a first in a long time.
Yeah, I bet that was one
Yeah.
too.
Also, levy update, we'll finalize the levy call at the December meeting is our plan, and the board, at the December board meeting, and then approve the levy call at the January meeting is what we're looking at. Also, I put together just information I had through my years as a superintendent working on levies in other counties. I put some things together, just some questions and things with the organization of the levy committee. So, and I believe Stacy Hicks is going to lead and chair that, and we're working on getting that
He did
starting to
that
roll
last
soon.
time, I think,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. And then also, congratulations, got to mention who the Princeton Tigers play for the AAA championship this Saturday at 12 o'clock at the Island, so.
Yeah, very excited.
I think we're all still tired. I can't imagine what these kids are like and everybody else, but I'm tired still from that game, so, yeah. But good, just wanted to share those things with you, members of the board and President Prudich.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. All right, policy 2322.
Anything, Mr. Browning, Dr. Atkins at this time?
Dr. Atkins is going to give a synopsis. We talked about this earlier today, for both elementary and secondary. Elementary only, just to say that we did finish up the science reading training, mentioned that last time. I think we have one session left, and then we're going to look at doing more specific sessions in the future with that, and then also with mathematical mindsets. We have grade level PLCs at pre-K through 5 at the beginning of December, and we'll have a science and reading focus there. The iReady middle of the year benchmark window, and that's for students K through 8, so it's elementary and middle school, will be December 11th through 20th. And that's the middle of the year benchmark. It's a more comprehensive test and little small tests that they're taking along the way. And then the Horizon middle of the year benchmark is December 18th through January 10th, and that's for high school for grades 9 through 11. So just plugging along and using the formative assessment data to help the teachers drive their instruction.
Anybody got any questions? Anything else on that?
No, sir.
All right,
I got a question in minutes too.
okay. So the next matter on the agenda is the minutes of November the 13th of 23. Mr. Toman?
Yes, President Prudich, just want to make note, I gave you a revised copy of the minutes on board memo 167. The employee's name is listed on there that we had a discipline issue, and we have to have that in the minutes, so I just wanted to make sure you guys have that.
Okay. With that then, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All right. That's fine. It doesn't-
Motion and
I
second.
can flip back or forth either way. All right, any other corrections, additions, deletions to the minutes? Then all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. Let me get my first page here real quick. So we're going to the consent agenda, but I need to get,
No consent?
no consent agenda, no consent
Okay.
agenda.
Start the new business?
The way I do this is sometimes a little confusing for me, but I'll be all right. Okay, under new business, there being no consent agenda, board member number 169 is the student disciplinary hearing in action that took place earlier today. And, all right, I see what's going on here. Board member number 170 is the placement of the student. Bluefield University is seeking the placement of the student from January 17, 24 to April 30, 24 to complete a 100-hour practicum for school counseling. Beth Pack will serve as supervisor. Placements are as always, contingent upon completion of all required forms, acceptable background check, and university naming a site supervisor. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Motion and a second. Questions, comments, or discussion?
Don't we normally do those as part of consent?
Typically.
Yeah, okay.
On the motion, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor, none opposed. Board member number 171 is the P-card register delivered via email on November 20th, 2023. Superintendent recommends approval. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second? Okay. There's a motion and a second. Are there any questions about the P-card transactions? Then on the motion, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. Board Member number 172 is serving counters for Princeton High School. The state code allows us to purchase directly from a vendor without competitive bidding if they are part of a legitimate government purchasing cooperative. So we contacted the HPS Cooperative to purchase and install new hot and cold serving counter as well as a utility counter. The cost is $29,534.72, which includes installation. Superintendent recommends this approval to the purchase of the serving utility counters from HPS Cooperative. Purchase will be paid for out of Child Nutrition Funds. Is there a motion to approve? So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Questions, comments, or discussion?
Is this to replace something, Krista, or is it a new additional, or?
It's both.
Okay.
We no longer use the, we do not have the staff to use the annex anymore.
Oh, okay.
The serving line that is currently in place is old, it's missing dials. It has been there for a number of years, you can tell. So what we're doing is we're putting in a hot and cold line to bring the salad bar back in a facility in which we can manage it all together. And we'll have it on both sides of the line so that the students can retrieve it, whether it be one side or the other. But this line is old and in need of repair.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Then on the motion, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. Board Member number 173 is the budget supplements and transfers from July 1, 23 to October 31, 23. There are a lot of them, so I'm not going to read them all out tonight. But the total transfers are $30,317,713.88. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Motion and a second. Are there questions, comments, or discussion? I have some, but Leslie's not available, so we'll just bring it back
Absolutely.
for information purposes next time.
Absolutely.
Just have it, it won't be an action item, but it'll be in the packet, and we can ask Leslie when she can
And
send
she's
it.
on Teams, if anything, I can pull her up. I mean, she's listening on Teams. She just said to you if you have anything. If you want me to even call her.
It doesn't matter to me, whatever, if we feel like we can do that, or if it could take, you know how that works, it doesn't always work the way you want it to. Why don't we just bring it,
Okay.
just bring it for, at the end of the meeting next time, we'll have it in the packet, and we can ask questions.
Good deal.
Because I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but there were a few things I wanted to ask about, just so I understood them better. With that, is there anything else? Then on the motion, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. Board Member number 174 is fiscal year 23 carryover balances. In Fund 11, the carryover is $5,995,597. Fund 12, it's $461,622. Earmarks, $3,152,918. Fund 51 carryover is $25,953,032. And Fund 61 carryover is $6,728,443. Fund 71 carryover is $28,164,378.74. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Like the prior one, again, there's some questions, because we certainly don't have that much extra money laying around, but, so that's what I want to get into, is what we actually have available. And I know, again, it's unfortunate that people have to take care of themselves, so she's where she needs to be tonight. So on the motion, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. We have 2 disciplinary hearing and personnel action items on the agenda. Mr. Toman, Board Member 175.
Yes, sir. Mr. Pritch, you just ready for the recommendation?
I am.
I'd like to recommend Julie Carden to be suspended 5 days without pay. That would be November 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and 20th. She agreed to this suspension, so I'd ask for you to approve this suspension without pay due to a violation of Employee Code of Conduct in Mercer County School Policy G24.
Is there a motion to approve? Move to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Questions, comments, or discussion? Go ahead.
Could we go into executive session?
We can.
We can, yeah.
Why don't you make your recommendation? Well, let's do this. If you want to make the motion, make the motion.
I'd like to make a motion.
All right. There's a motion going to executive session. Is there a second? There's a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. We are going to discuss 175 and 176 in this executive session, so we've got it covered, and we should be back shortly.
It's not cheese, though.
in here, it's warm, but it's cold.
I know, it's cold.
We're going to vote on that one. We have a motion and a second, so.
Return.
Yeah, we're back from executive session. It's 7 o'clock. We discussed the two board memos involving employee disciplinary hearing. So Board Member 175, we had a motion and a second before we left for executive session. Is there any further discussion? Then on the motion, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. Mr. Taylor, what's your recommendation on 176?
Person, did you get the executive session times and all that? Okay, gotcha. Sure. My recommendation on memo 176 is to suspend Timmy Lyle for 5 days, not paid, for November 15th, 16th, 17th, 20th, and 21st, due to a violation of Mercer County Policy G24 and Employee Code of Conduct.
Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Then on the motion, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. Last action item on the agenda is Board Member number 177, which is the personnel agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions, comments, or discussion? Any need to go into executive session for any matter on the personnel agenda? Then on the motion, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed likewise. That motion carries 5 in favor and none opposed. As I noted, that's the last action item on the agenda. No board member requests or updates. Mr. Hyman, anything else?
I do not have anything else. Mr. Browning, Dr. Atkins? Mr. Tom Atkins, anything over there?
This morning, but the boiler specialist is still there right now. He's still working on she'll have all 3. The one that hasn't worked for 7 years.
Oh, okay.
I have a quick question. Why are the flags still on the roof at Athens? What they were
They were
doing?
doing the roof inspection today. But the construction, the roofing project is complete. However, the HVAC renovations that are going on, they do still have to access the roof.
Oh, so that time flags, okay.
Okay.
Ms. Harrison, anything? No? Dr. Vaughn, you got anything?
I was just gonna update the board, even though we haven't publicized it a lot, we are doing monthly PLCs with the schools, principals, and faculty. All administrators were here at the last meeting, and those were very productive. Because we've been able to dig in with, the Horizon representatives to really understand what they need to be looking at, how to use that for instructional purposes. Also, we're looking at how the SAT is changing this year. It's moving to an all digital format, so it's been very helpful to keep those updates flowing and discuss logistics as I get new information from the state. And we'll be having meetings with College Board this Thursday at Raleigh County Convention Center to discuss SAT.
And Krista, thanks for being here for that one memo. You got anything else with food service?
Well, we just had a review of our summer food service program. Our folks from the Office of Child Nutrition in Charleston came down and did a review, and they had 0 findings. Everything looked good.
Good job.
That's
So
great.
we had a really positive day there. We're continuing to work on equipment upgrades as we find a need of something that is, in full repair, past its time expiration. There's still some serving lines that I have my eye on that I want to upgrade and continue to bring those along and infiltrate them into the aesthetics of the cafeteria, to put school pride in there, a lot of collars, a lot of things make it look good, and to enhance the serving for our students in those schools. We've worked again with our community partners when it comes to a Blessings in the Backpack program. We've been working with community partners in Bluefield, Linwell, and Princeton to get those areas covered to make sure our students in need have Blessings in the Backpack on the weekends. So we've been working on those as well.
Could I
Mark?
back up
Yeah,
just a
go
little
ahead.
bit? Dr. Fawn, on the new digital SAT, technology-wise, I guess the SAT is kind of a one-shot deal. Is that correct? So, and you may not be the person to ask, but looking, since that is a fact, are we going to have any kind of run-throughs
We do.
technology-wise, so we make
actually
sure we
have a
get it?
feature, and that's one of the things we are implementing countywide. There is an application called Blue Book
Mhm.
that allows for practice, and of course, not only do you see all the tools that are used in that platform, it allows us to see it on, online and make sure that's functional in our own buildings. There were some hiccups with PSAT, of course, because it was the first time they had used that application. But we will have that force pushed out in the next little bit. Brent has been working with Josh and Justin to push that update out.
So the kids are being able to see, practice using the technology, so they know the tools? when it-
Yes, they
Okay.
will, if they don't now, they will by April. The Horizon test is a different platform.
Mhm.
It actually goes through Clever, so it's integrated through the Clever platform. They don't have to log into College Board or any of that. The Blue Book app, it does work with the College Board login. So the advantages of that is they can log on and start using that College Board website. They're entered for all of those scholarships just by having an account, which, from what they told us at the state meeting, they're giving away money like crazy. I don't know, that seems to be the thing, everybody has money to give out right now, but, which is a good thing for our kids. But it also allows them, if they can complete a practice test, which doesn't have to be done in one sitting, it'll completely integrate with Khan Academy, which, when we first started SAT, that was a huge drawback. Teachers would have to set up a class in Khan Academy. It was very cumbersome, it's not taught in Clevis, so they would have to know a College Board login for a student and set all of that up, but it automatically integrates for practice based on what the student has completed there.
The kids that are interested, then would they have access to practice on their own also, I guess?
Absolutely, they
With
can
that.
log in anytime, anywhere, as
That's
long
great.
as they have internet access.
Dr. Phillips? Nothing? Mrs. Bell?
We're getting ready for December 1 count. I don't have official numbers yet, but our numbers have gone way up from the October 1 count. And then we've been training on nuts and bolts for IEPs with general ed and special ed with that. And then we have a behavior specialist coming on December the 5th that's going to train on behaviors that we're seeing particularly in the primary area. So we look forward to that for general ed and special ed teachers too.
Mrs. Mitchell, always thanks for hosting us and all this, but anything you want to add?
Happy to have you. We're good.
Very festive.
Yes, let's go.
Can you come to my house next?
Listen, I've got Valerie in there.
Which is actually, I think it's Valerie.
I'm in the doghouse right now.
We got a Concord student here, gonna be a science teacher?
Yes, sir.
Are you leaving us, or are you gonna stay in Mercer County?
I'm gonna do my student teaching in Wyoming County, which is where I'm from, so I'm gonna
Hey, if you're staying in West Virginia, I'm good with that, I get it.
And then after that, I'll be honest, I'm not sure where I'm gonna end up.
Yeah, you need to
I
stay in
know
West
I'm
Virginia.
likely gonna stay in the state of West Virginia, so that's a positive.
Okay.
But not sure after that.
Boy, the southern part needs you bad, bud. We need you bad. And I'm not selfish enough that if you stay in Wyoming County, that's fine with me.
Yes, sir.
I get it. They need science teachers too.
But if
Mercer
not,
County's a
Crystal
great place to
Philippek-
live.
If not, Crystal Philippek is our HR director, and she'll take good care of it.
So I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you gonna do a CTR, like, teacher of record?
I'm gonna try to, I'm not sure.
So if they don't extend that to you, we can extend that to you.
We do, so we can pay you now.
There you go. There you
It's
go.
always a plus.
That is that. Well, we enjoyed having you, and good luck. We need good teachers.
Thanks.
So we appreciate it. Is there anything else come for the board?
And I may be contacting you tomorrow. We're looking at a date to have a couple meetings if we can.
Okay.
A few disciplinary meetings. Yeah.
Students would just straighten up.
Right.
If we could just convince the
Move
teenagers
adjourn.
to be adults. Is there a motion to adjourn? I think I
adjourn.
heard one. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any objection? Good night, everybody.
What community is that?
Was it drugs or?
Yeah,
Oh, it's pretty early. Do you want this to shred?
sure, I will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.